It's been a few minutes since I heard the news of your passing. I've always wondered about what people feel when they get a call or the message that a loved one has passed. I now know for a fact that it feels like time really does stop, and you can feel the gears in your head turning as you think about 1,000 different things you could have done differently, and start questioning if any of this is even real. When I came to, I found myself standing above the stairs, more alone than I've ever felt. I was never the perfect owner, completely unprepared and consistently irresponsible. All I feel now is the shame and regret of not taking better care of you while you were around. But this isn't about me, is it? It never is, as much as I like to see it differently. My dear boy, I knew from very early on that your time on this earth probably wouldn't be very long because of the condition you already had. But whenever I looked at you, you just always looked so sure of yourself that you could do whatever you wanted. And in those moments I saw glimmers of hope for you, living a very long and fulfilling life. But today, I find myself going through the full range of negative emotions, mind in complete disarray as I figure out how to say goodbye to you. Death is a tricky thing to deal with. Seems like everyone around me has got it all figured out. They say we die, go to heaven, and continue living on, with our souls becoming a permanent fixture in a universe devoid of any pain or suffering. I don't believe in any of that, so I'm struggling to come up with some kind of answer to make me feel better about never seeing you again. Is this really the end? I think it really might be this time, and I don't know how I can accept it. There's so many things I'm going to miss. I'm replaying every single moment we shared in my head, over and over again, wishing they lasted longer, and wondering if you felt them the same way I did. All I do know is that there are always going to be little signs here and there showing just how much you've changed my life. I still see cat hair everywhere. On the floor, in my stuff, on my clothes, in my shoes. And because you seem to shed an infinite number of hairs, maybe there will be a hair or two that goes with me everywhere I go. Now, every time I sweep or put on a shirt, I could be lucky enough to come across a part of you, reminding me of how incredibly wonderful the universe is for letting me experience having you for the last 6 years of my life. I spent all day looking at all my pictures of you, and I still couldn't help but feel so much joy that by some coincidence, you fell into my lap. I got to spend 6 years coming home to my handsome boy looking at me through the window, hanging out on the couch, and very recently, sitting next to my keyboard, reminding me to take a break every once in a while. My heart is completely broken knowing I'll never have a chance to relive those moments again, and I still can't accept that. But you, my dear boy, have made every single one of them so special. I'll be spending all my life thinking about those times, remembering just how unbelievably happy you made me and my family. Who knew, huh? Who knew I could ever love anything this much? My precious boy, you'll always stay with me. Every time the faintest memory of you comes to me, I'll be smiling, realizing just how lucky I am to have all these memories and to have lived my life with you in it. Goodbye, my dear boy. You have left a void in my heart that may never be filled again. But it really feels like you filled every other one. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Peach. I love you forever.
Peach, are you looking at the bird? Peach? Yeah? Where'd the bird go? Love you, Peach.